CBD pilots are not so far. However, the company has still been in touch with some global central banks. Now, in May of 2020, Ripple reportedly had closed-door meetings with the Central Bank of Brazil to discuss international matters. All right, what are they doing there? Well, Ripple confirms Bank of America and a RippleNet client as a RippleNet client. Ripple has confirmed its cooperation with Bank of America, one of the biggest banks in the world, guys, by updating its website. The payment solution company has revealed Bank of America as one of its main clients, just one. You know, they got multiple clients in the banking industry in several different countries, along with Banco de Santander, Standard Chartered, Neum, SBC, MoneyNet, among others. Now, the long story of Ripple and Bank of America condensed down for you guys in just a minute or two. Okay, as reported by CNF, the partnership between Ripple and the second largest bank in the United States has a long history of hearsay. It was only in October, during the 2020 Swell conference that took place, the images related to the partnership were leaked. As reported, pictures of the presentation showed an application operated by Bank of America based on RippleNet. With it, it was speculated that the bank's customers will be able to send money internationally instantly with low costs and fees. However, this remained a rumor, and
All right, and we are live. Sorry. And we are live. What a crazy day. If you're just getting into the stream, hope you're having a wonderful morning. Hope everything's going well for you. And let's get into it. Okay, check it out. Check it out. Okay, check it out. I finally got like my first good night of sleep last night. Of course. I trade. I finally need to take a break. And I miss these great prices. But anyway, I'll show you what's going on. Now, we talked about Bitcoin every day on my channel. Every morning, the first thing I do is I go over Bitcoin, right? That's what we do. And I hope you pay attention and you don't just gloss over my channel, because I'm saying things in here all the time. Now, I'm bullish until I'm not. And I basically, I'm bullish until I'm not bullish, right? Now, if you watch my channel, every day I said Bitcoin is extended. Every single day. I'd be like, I don't know, man. It looks like there's going to be a pullback, you know, a big one too. Another thing is the price on the daily never likes to get this far away from the 21-day moving average. So it's only a matter of time till we get back to it. And that's the number one thing I always tell people is we're going to snap back to the, look, we snap back to the 21. We might even go a little lower for a second, but honestly, the 21 is going to be our savior. Also, the RSI doesn't like to get that low in a bull run. So we shouldn't get oversold. We should get probably to this level here. See how the RSI is hitting this level? Right there, right there. I think this pullback will be short-lived. I think within 3-4 weeks, we'll be back approaching all-time highs. What's the buy of the day? Well, it's Aave. It's Lend. If you notice, Lend not down as much as other coins. Got bought back up all the way into its pattern. It's the only asset right now that's, well, not the only one, but that I see at the moment that is actually still in its pattern. See this? They respected this asset enough, whoever they are, institutions, people, there's enough money in this thing that they decided to respect its pattern and bring it back. Now, Bitcoin's way out of the pattern, right? Not so much. But this, Lend, I'm telling you right now, this may be the price to buy Lend. It defended right off of this area here, 51, so strong. Already bounced 20%. Look at that. It already bounced from 50 to 60. And these are dollars, my friends. So if you're thinking about a play, I'm still bullish. Check this out. We pull this out. Because Bitcoin starts to move, this thing gonna move with it. So as long as Bitcoin recovers, which is good, so now you're set all the way to $130. You buy at the bottom of the pattern right now or into this wick. Don't say that the crypto lifer didn't give you the buy of your life right now. Lend, $60 for Lend. Aave, I should say. It used to be called Lend. Aave. So that's my play of the day for you. If you're new, if you don't know what's going on, I'm telling you right now, look, this is about to fly. Back in the pattern. It took the smallest dip of any coin, in my opinion. Look, bounced off the 200-day moving average, back in the pattern. This thing just was like, oh, I'll be at 60. I'll go down to 51. Every other coin's down like hundreds of percent. Look, 2% on this coin. Everything else, look, 10%, 18%, 15%, 16%, 10%. When I go to the top, this is the number one, the less loser, right? We still have some winners, though. Look, ETH down, BTC down, up 25%, right? Wing. Easy. Up a little bit. Wing BTC. See how Wing did? Wing was in that cup and handle that we've been watching for a long time. It didn't end up playing out, though. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Not a lot of people. What did this scare everybody? BS Social Swap. Yeah, buy the dip. Don't be scared, man. Don't be scared. This is where you really, these are the opportunities of a lifetime. I'm telling you right now. This is how you know. You're talking to a veteran trader. I've been through this before. I've seen these pullbacks. Now, if you were in my channel before, you gotta watch my channel. I'm giving you guys gems and clues all the time. Now, in my trading room, it may seem that I was like, oh, I didn't see this. But the thing is, basically, the idea is that you know there's going to be a pullback, right? So if you look at my channel, my latest video here, look, Bitcoin pulls back. If you're holding Bitcoin, you need to see this, right? 5 days ago. So 5 days ago. Today we're going to get into the pullbacks that Bitcoin has during a bull run. That's right. We're going to get into the... And I kept saying, first I show you all the pullbacks very clearly, nice and detailed as well. You can see here, this is the RSI that I'm putting this yellow line on top. And the Commmas, I really use it. I think it's going to help you trade. Now, I don't tell you exactly when the pullbacks happen, but I show you that, like, we're not going to keep going up. So and now I'm going to get back into my channel, and every single day on my channel, I'm doing this. I'm looking at Bitcoin, taking a good look at it, right? And I'm telling you guys, like our oscillators, we go to the daily. The daily is one of the strongest oscillators there. And look, we were oversold, overbought. We were extremely overbought. Look, we had not come down below the dotted line. Stochastics were riding well. They don't matter much. But this was what I wanted to show you guys. And I don't know if you watch my channel numerous times, but I talked about these divots. And I said, we divot away and we can get away. I said, here was a divot. And I thought, I did say, we looked at it and I said, okay, it looks like we could keep going up a little more. But once I saw this turn that night, that's kind of it, you know? And we hadn't seen an official turn towards the red line. And we finally got our cross on the red line. So that is your indication too, that there got to be a little more downside. I'm thinking we could go to 15.8. You know, I don't think it's over yet, but we'll see. The Bitcoin, the rally will let us know how strong it is right now. That's why these dips are good too. They let us know the health of the rally. They let us know how much we really have behind us. Let's see how low Bitcoin can go. I really don't think we can get it below 15.8. I don't. I just don't think there's, with the supply shock, which the way we talk about it, which, you know, I don't think it can happen, honestly. Look, we were riding high. Look at this beautiful dip, right? 11,000. That was a pandemic. Damn. That's what the pandemic looks like. So look, this is almost not too bad compared to the pandemic. See? I just think there's a chance, you know, this is where you want to load up on altcoins, in my opinion, and ride this rally. You saw what happened. You saw what they can do. Don't be fooled. Don't listen to anyone that tell you the market's out, that this is it. These are the best prices I think you're going to be able to get in a long time. This is just what I'm saying. Like, you wanted to get IOST. It was about to hit 7 cents. But now you can gobble it right up, back at half a penny. So this is just, in my opinion, this is great. This is great for anyone that was missing some of their hodls. Boom, look at this, dude. ICX went to 54. Come all the way back down to the support line. 21-day moving average, guys. Look, see how it hits the moving averages? Moving averages are really key. They're going to show you what is going on. 30% is exaggerated because institutional money entered too much. This is an opportunity for them. Yeah, exactly. Like, they just FOMO'd in at such an insane rate, right? And we're going to see it again. So the daily having the curve and the cross here on almost every single coin. It may take us a couple weeks to revisit our all-time highs. Ethereum all the way back to 500. Can you believe that? Losing that whole entire chunk. These are great prices to buy. Also, we just want to represent the idea. We'll look at our support and resistance lines for Ethereum. So key is that you just look at these lines and look at the big picture. What would you see for Ethereum? We have multiple levels of support. So it could come down to 419. So here we are. We're at this level of support here, 513, 510, 500 area. If we break that, we go to 490. And we break that, we gap down pretty fast, all the way to 420. So Ethereum needs to hold 490, or it is going to come down to 420. If Ethereum goes to 420, you'll see the whole market take a pullback. You know, it's going to be kind of... Now, another thing I showed you on the channel, okay, is you want to start graphing total and total too, just as you're graphing. And look, this was my line up here, my green line. And this is my target for the, it's insane, but look, right? I pulled this here. I pulled this up. It got me to my target. I said, you know what? We should pull back when the altcoins get to $220 billion, because that is a rejection moment. And look, we hit it and we pulled back. Like it's, I mean, and you can see it was another place that we got rejected. I said, if the altcoins can break up here, they're going to gap up to new all-time highs, right? Now we retrace back to this line here, exactly to the line, 164, and then we got bought back up to 179. So a whole 19 billion gets bought back in. So someone's sitting on the sidelines with $19 billion. What does that tell you? This big wick sent us down. This big wick could send us up. We want to make sure that these candles close wicked up. We'll see what happens if newbies wake up now. It is early 9:50 on Thanksgiving. People are going to start buying, you know. But this is Black Friday for the alts. Tiago said it. Yeah, this is where you want to go and get what you can. Some projects that you're missing, you're waiting for. I hope you didn't get fleeced last night. I hope you have some money on the sidelines so you can purchase these amazing, amazing coins. What coins would I be purchasing? I'd be buying Link right now. Everything that's hot, things that you know are going to bounce back very fast. I'm telling you, Aave, I'm giving you Aave. Looks like it's going to start pumping. This actually could pump today. I think there's a chance Aave actually pumps. It may start actually, this is the one of those bullish wicks back into the pattern. Remember that, it's back in the pattern. This is where I teach you to buy, at the bottom of the trend line, where the blue, where this line is curving. We're about to see some pink. We go to the 6 hour or the 4 hour. This is it. The blue line is curving, about to touch it. We see the Stokes going well. We see the RSI off of oversold and moving up. Remember my checklist. Anyone that's gone into my tutoring with me, what is my checklist? Is it in a bullish pattern? Check number 1. Is the price at the bottom of the pattern? Check number 2. Is the MACD turning pink and is the blue line curving towards the red line? Check number 3. Is the RSI? Do we see some divergence, or at least do we see some type of bounce off the oversold reason? Check number 4. And the stochastics, are they turning up, right? And then are there any moving averages turning towards other ones? And we do see that the 21 is curving down, but usually we see that it curves with the price, and as the price bounces off the bottom of the channel, it moves up. It moves up. Like very similar to this, if we were to make this a falling wedge, and we were to put price at the bottom of the channel, right here, as the channel moves up, you're going to see the 21 moves with it, but then it moves up. 21 crosses. So we're going to be looking for the 21 to move up and cross. When it does, a beautiful thing. We can go to the 2 hour. Now we see the 21 crossing. We want to see this cross back up. So now we're already starting to see the bend up. See, it's starting to bend up. And do we see the bullish divergence? You'll see it if we keep going to the 15-minute. And once you see the bullish divergence established, and this is exaggerated bullish divergence, price is flat, but the RSI is going up. So this tells you that this is a really good time to purchase Lend. So I know you don't believe me. You're like, wow, it's in carnage, and he's talking about loading up on an altcoin, but I am. Look for this thing to skyrocket to insane highs. This is a really good pullback for Lend. Actually, if we even pull a mini fib on this, this did exactly what it was supposed to do. It bounced off the 618. This is insane. Watch this. A mini fib, look, bounced off the 3, came down to the 0.5. For a second, it was in between the 618 and the 0.5 fib. Anytime it gets in there, that is institutional buying. And there's something about this coin. They must know, big companies know about this coin. They know what's going on with it. They're investing very hard. You can see by this wick that it has a lot of attention compared to a lot of other coins. So I'm putting this on your radar right now. Putting this on your radar. Aave looks like a screaming buy right now. On many different time frames. 4 hour looks great. 1 hour needs to roll over and cool down a little bit, so let the 1 hour roll over. Looks like it may go sideways here, maybe dip below the pattern one more time till it breaks back in. So you're gonna watch that. But the 1 hour, but the 4 hour is really what your bread and butter, and it's looking really good. The daily as well is about to reset. 12 hour looks amazing. 8 hour looks even better. This thing looks like it's ready to rip. Aave back into the pattern. Looks like it will go sideways for a while until it breaks out. It might have to wait a week, But this thing is heating up. Good time to accumulate. Be patient. Get into the projects at the right time. This is the right time for Aave. Again, this isn't financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. But if you were to entertain yourself with the hypothetical idea that I would buy this and you would like to do the same, this would be a good time to buy Aave. So again, how did I know we were going to have a pullback? And I should have said something like really out loud. Even I sometimes get clouded by the money coming in. But when I saw this, I told my wife, I said, you know, we should pull back when the price hits $220 billion. And look, we hit my green line. I didn't make this green line and then tell you. I made this already. We do this every morning. And how did I get to the green line? Like, how did I even know the green line? Like I showed you, I took my length of my pole. Every pattern has a target in it. All I did was this. See where we bounce off the moving averages to the top of the price? And then I bring this to here. And when we hadn't even broken out yet. We were like somewhere right here. And it looked like we were getting, I said the altcoins are going to go up. They're going to go up. So this is the total market cap excluding Bitcoin. And I said that we were going to have a pullback. Now, let's look at support and resistance a little better now. Let's get rid of my old stuff. Let's go to the 3-day. We can really, now this is a double bottom. Look at it. And then it was in another double bottom. And it hit its target of the double bottom. Now let's see what support and resistance is, where we could come back to. And just like we made it up to the top of the pattern, we should just find our support and resistance. It's this simple. Like, how did I know that that was going to be it for the altcoins? I mean, it just, like, you didn't see me. I didn't start loading up on altcoins. I made some purchases in Lend because I have a feeling that Lend is going to be the one in the next couple weeks. Now, let's round out our bottom. Let's round out our bottom here. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Hope you're doing well. Band dot. Alt will pump. Yep. Eat the market like in 2017. It's true. Now, the only pullback I see is happening is back to the bottom here. Something like this. Just like we did this, you can reverse this and bring it over there, you know? So, I don't know if you can move the, I think we can. So we can go something like this, right? Up, down, it's up, down, right? And then we keep moving up. And if you took this, and if we could, I don't know if we can flip it. I guess we can't. I'd like to flip it around, but what I'm trying to say is just like this goes down, this goes up. And we did come already and bounce off of support. So we've already bounced off of support at 161. And since then already have come up 18 billion. Let's take a look at the past and see what happened. Okay, this is going to teach us what's going to happen in the future for sure. So this is the altcoin market cap. We would hit all the way to 255 billion, 240 billion. Let's just see something real quick. Yeah, I must have moved that. Okay. So the last time we had a higher high. So the market went down, then it had a big boom up. This is after the Bitcoin run up. So the altcoins went to a high of $482 billion. So look for them to easily surpass that. I mean, easily. Like, so we're just starting out here. 2 months from now, the altcoins are going to be in here. And I don't know what bags you have, but I'm telling you right now, by January, February, you're going to have some huge bags. They're going to be fat. So especially if you buy today, these are the dips, man. These are the dips. And they make it a lot easier right now. Like, it's not like the stock market's crashing right now. Like, look how healthy of a place you're in. You're in a space that's super healthy. Look at the bounce back you got already in the middle of the night. The whole world is buying these coins. The whole world. So you're competing with the world. So the demand of the world is here. And honestly, look, double bottom. This is going to just keep doing what it's supposed to do. So what do we see the pullback? I think that was it, honestly. And if it's not it, then the altcoins will come right back down to here to 115. But you really think we're going to lose $60 more billion? Like, people are just going to drop? I think this is too attractive right now. I think these prices are too attractive from what we just saw. So the run that we just had is going to make these prices look more attractive. And in my opinion, it's going to send people into a buying frenzy. And so this is our support and resistance lines. We have another one right here where we hit. And let's go back to the daily. I just want to see how good we can be precise with this. Tell you where I think the altcoin market is going to pull. So there's one more area right around here. So we could pull back to 144. I'm going to say that's it. That's it. You know, then we show you this pattern that we had that broke out. You can see we're consolidating. Anytime you can round the bottom out, consolidation. See, a rounded bottom, consolidation. That's exactly what we're in right now. And you can see that this pattern is a fractal of this pattern. Isn't that insane? Look, if you don't know what I'm saying, is see, run up, bull, pop. Now, if I bring you to the weekly and I show you this is the exact same pattern. Run up, bull, pop. So the little pattern already show you what's going to happen in the big pattern. And we will hit this all-time high at 475 and break it. It's only a matter of time. So if I haven't given you the keys to the city at this point, we're just going to do this. And we're just going to keep bouncing off support and resistance. And look, there's no resistance right here. Maybe right there. So once we break 333, really 333, once we break $333 billion for the altcoin market cap, we're easily going up to a double very fast. So if that doesn't excite you, that gap up right there, I don't know what doesn't. You know, I don't know what does, because, and if that fractal didn't show you, look, up, fractal, explode, up, explode. This is telling me big signs are coming for the altcoin market. So hold on to your hats, stay tuned, take a deep breath. Things are okay. Use this as an opportunity to get the coins you wish you had a chance to get to. There's a chance we keep selling off and we get all the way back down to 159. If that keeps going, we get to 142. I do not see us breaking $142 billion in market cap. I just don't see enough people selling that much. But hey, anything is possible. I'm not a psychic. All I do is read these charts. I hope this helped you a lot. Please hit the thumbs up, comment, like, support the channel. Tell someone about my channel. Help me get another subscriber every day. If you could post this to your Twitter, post this to your Facebook. Say, hey, this is a really good video that I think helped me invest. You know, add an insightful comment. Bearish cross on the EMAs on the 1 hour Bitcoin. So we take a look at Bitcoin and we'll see where we're going to pull back to, what is going on. Now you'll see Bitcoin was in, wow, it's like parabolic city, man. So we take Bitcoin's support and resistance lines. It did gap up pretty fast, which worries me. That's the only worry. We're gonna have to make some support and resistance lines in these areas, right? So there's one there and there's one right there. So there's your pullback rate. These are your pullback ranges right now on the daily. More fast, obviously, a lot bigger. Do we see any bearishness on the daily? Well, the moving averages are still in line. Okay, so that's okay. Stochastics are going to turn down. That's no good. Look, anytime the Stokes were up here, let me just give you a synopsis of this. Stokes stayed up here. Bitcoin would retrace all the way from 11,000, and I did this for you guys already, but down to 6,000. In my pullback video, I show you all the pullbacks for Bitcoin. So this should not have been a surprise to anybody. Nothing keeps going up. I mean, why would it keep going up? It doesn't make any sense. No chart has ever shown a green bar doing that, just a straight up line. Like, we've never seen that. So why? That would be an anomaly beyond the human race. We have never seen that. So why would you start telling yourself that something's going to happen that's never happened in history? So anyway, this could turn into a red engulfing candle. If this candle engulfs this candle, meaning it gets the exact same size and more, we will see some really bad downside. That's going to lead to a very, very bearish December possibly. But again, the moving average have to kiss on the weekly as well. So we play that voodoo magic that we play, and this should kind of do this. And then price should either go sideways and meet it or go down and meet it. So the lowest I feel like we're going to go, in my opinion, is 15,200. I'm calling that the bottom right now. And I just think that's where we'll bounce off the 200-day moving average. You see, we had our big move here. We would go sideways to hit whenever we're that far away. And I'll show you in here we were up. I mean, that was a big move. We came down pretty far. We probably the moving average would have been somewhere here, and then we would come together. All right. There's a chance we have that monumental pullback all the way down to about there, but I think it's more slight due to demand. So I'm calling 15, 5, 6. So we have our two levels here. We have 14.99, 15 even. Okay, what's going on here? Ricky, Healthy invested in ETH and XRP, and they both shot down on me. Yeah, but let me show you, man. You guys, you don't heavily invest. Okay. You don't heavily invest when the daily's super high. Like, that's just not where you look at. If you want to make money, okay, I don't care if you're a long-term investor, short-term investor. I don't care what you're doing. Let me teach you guys. Number one, get an advisor. Like, don't just do something without asking somebody. I charge $75 an hour for tutoring, okay? How much did you lose buying these things? What if you had paid for tutoring, sat with me, and said, hey, I really want to buy these assets. When do you think is a good time, and how would you do it? So, hey, let's just say you took a tutoring session with me before you decided to do that, Ricky, and you said, hey, what would be the best? So let's just say this is about a few days ago. You're sitting here, you want to get into the market, and you ask me, hey, do you have any sessions? I would like a consulting session. And I said, yeah, let me consult you, because I'll consult you over your portfolio. I'll go over I can do multiple things. I can consult you on your portfolio. I can help you make beautiful buys with the chart. Number 3, I can teach you how to trade and show you if you really want to become serious about trading, I can do that. We can do multiple things in that 1 hour. We can do whatever you need to do to get your life in order. I'm here to kind of clean your life up. I'm going to spend a whole hour on you and everything that you need. All of my energy, all of my intelligence, everything I own, all my knowledge, I'm going to spend on you to make sure that you get the best result out of the cryptocurrency market. So Ricky Investor, you would have said, hey, Crypto Lifer, could I get on a session? I need some consulting. I'm not sure what to do. I have some money, but I don't know when or how to buy. So we would take you to the 12-hour on XRP, right? And I would show you, Ricky, that we don't buy when the RSI is this high. High RSI. Look, XRP went down. High RSI right here. And this would have been simple. This would have taken me about 10 minutes to show you and convince you of. Then you would have been on board with me, and then I would have been able to give you a great plan. RSI is high right here. Okay. Price went down. If I make this bigger. Look, price went down. Price went down. The RSI is high. What do you think is going to happen now? On the 4th time in a row. It never fails. It never fails. Look, right here, price went down. Okay. Right here, price went down. Don't listen to people telling you, oh, this is it. This is going to be the one. It's never coming back again. It's going all the way. Now, you can watch my channel. And when I'm trying to help you guys, and I'm showing you basically when I'm drawing these patterns and I say it's going to go to 75. Yeah, like right here, I had it projected to go to 106. And someone say, oh, you lied. You know, you made us think. But what I say is, number one, if you're with me and you do take a session with me, I make sure that you put a stop loss below the trend line every single time. And I make sure the stop loss is only between 4 and 7%. We only buy the bottom of the trend line. So if you listen in to me and you take any advice that I give on my channel, you would have been stopped out for a minimal loss, and then you would have been able to figure out where support and resistance is, and you would have been able to get back into the trade. Now, if it was a consulting idea here, Ricky, and right now I'm going to give you your free tutoring session, Ricky, okay? For free. This is going to be for you, Ricky. So you don't even have to sign up or figure it out. This is going to be free, okay? But check it out. Check it out. For free, free value right now. This is something I could hold back and decide, hey, but you know what? I'm going to show you the deal. I'm going to show you. So look, previous resistance becomes new support. So what you want to do is you want to open up XRP and give a look at it. Now, it hasn't really been here for the USDT pair, right? We don't get it a lot. But look, I did have a green line here at support. So if we go all the way back to where XRP was, we're going to have to use like the 3-day because it's like hard to see the whole chart in its entirety. But if we go back to XRP, we see heavy resistance right here. Look, we came all the way up to 40. We couldn't break it. And then we came all the way up. So this region here, where price is sitting right above here, we even have resistance right there. See? I'm going to point it out to you. So, Ricky, the first thing you're going to do if you want to get into an asset is you should learn TA, even if you're just investing, because it's going to give you places on the chart. So look, price hit here, couldn't get through. Price wicked right there. You can see there's a wick, there's a wick. Because of this reason, that is new support. We also have strong support here at 46. So this is the deal, man. This is the deal. So price is bouncing off of previous support. Boom. There's a reason why it bounced here. We do want to see it hold. We're going to see what's happening with this market cap. And on the 3-day, we still didn't even have a cross yet, technically. See this? So the 3-day is still kind of bullish on the MACD until we get the cross. Let's look at the daily. So Ricky, today I would have said, hey man, we're very extended. I said you can make a purchase. This is what I would have said, Ricky. So I sit with people and I consult with them. I say, okay, how much do you have? And they tell me, okay, I have like 50 grand. And I say, what coins do you like? They say, well, I really like XRP and I really like Link. And I said, okay, well, let's make a list. And I basically sit them down. And with you, we would have gone over, let's just say XRP. And then I hope you're still here, man. I hope you didn't just come on and say something, Ricky the investor, because I'm like giving you so much free value right now. But anyway, if he is or isn't, some of you guys will pick up on it regardless. So, and I would tell you, you know, we don't buy overextended RSI. We just don't do it. We don't do it. So the FOMO is real. Even if you're going to miss more of a pump, you just got to wait for the pullback. There's always a pullback. It's just like the faucet in your kitchen, right? It's going to get turned on, but someone's going to turn it off. Whose faucet in their kitchen runs all day long, right? It just, I know it's a weird metaphor, but it's like, it's kind of like life. Like nothing is going to stay running forever, man. It's nothing. Like we don't live in that type of environment. We don't live in that system. Nothing runs forever. Eventually there's a pullback. Eventually there's a cease in movement, or there's a reverse in movement. So I would have told you, Ricky, that, you know what, if you really want it and you can't hold it. So once I see your portfolio, I say, okay, you want to put 5K in XRP, okay? And what I would do is I would say, okay, you want to put 5K in XRP? Then we need to ladder you in. We need to make 4 to 5 buys at the right moments in time to help you dollar cost average into the position so that you can make the most out of your investment. So I would have said, fine, if you can't take it anymore, we'll put 500 in right now at the top. Okay, if that's what I'd advise him not to, but I'd say, hey, we never know. We didn't know. No one knew exactly when this pullback was going to come. We could see it happening in the beginning. We know we were overextended, but we didn't know exactly when it was going to happen. So I would have said, okay, we can go in for 500. Now you would have had an XRP position for 500, and you would have been down like 250 or maybe 100, 150 bucks because XRP, we would have got you in at maybe 69, 65, and XRP's down now a nice 16 cents. About a 25%. So you'd be down about, you know, $125, 25% of your 500. Now we would ladder you in again right now for another 500 at 52 cents. We're not sure whether, and then I would say, okay, we're also going to ladder you in at 40 and 46 in case we can put some limit orders there, and we would watch the price. Eventually I would have gotten you into XRP probably for 500 at the high, 500 now, 500 maybe on another pullback, or 500 as it goes sideways here. I then would be able to identify a bullish pattern for you and probably get you off to the races. So if you're going to just go and run into coins, I'm just taking this guy. He said, you know, and I'm sorry to call you out, but I really appreciate you being truthful. Heavily invested in ETH and XRP, and they both shot down on me. Yeah, you got to dollar cost average into the projects that you like. Like right now, I'm up huge in Bitcoin. I made most of my money, guys, dollar cost averaging, not putting big money into trades. You know, I like to trade. I like to make money because why? If the market's going up and down and I can read these oscillators, I might as well take advantage of it. But honestly, like, I don't want to sit here my entire life trading. I want to make a big chunk out of this bull market, and then I want to do something amazing with my life, where I'm outside and I'm, you know. Anyone else have the video? How's everybody doing, man? How you guys feeling? How you guys feeling? Same for me. So look, I took off the VPN. Let me know if that's helping. Never know, right? Always something, man. 14 people watching. Shout out to everybody on the live stream. VPN. Let me know if that's helping. We always have the dislike, whoever that is. I think I know who it is though. Scott O'Leary, calling him out by his last name, and I know who it is for sure. Look, this is very scary. Look, they're trying to scare us.
On Bybit and Phemex, I am trading on both of these exchanges. If you
say that, let's go with a $13,000 move down. Well, but unfortunately, take a look where the you know, it might be up a little. By next week, it could be up to by 13,500. So yeah, so you can see that sounds about right.
So Da Vinci, what I can see here, in case we are getting this 30% rejection down to the $13,300 level, if I remember correctly, this should be in perfect alignment next week with the 21-week EMA. Is that correct?
Exactly. You can see that the 21 weekly EMA is coming up to.
Now, if you're following my channel, I discuss the 21 weekly, and I show you how the 21 is the magnet constantly.
You about should go up to like about another $500, so 13,500. So yeah, we could see price action come all the way down there. Notice how? Okay, wait a second. Let me just. You know what? I noticed that this is not refreshed because it's
he doesn't look happy.
16,000. Price action's at 18,700. So let's bring that.
What do you think? How low can we go? What is your ultimate bearish price target? Did we already hit the low? Was 16,000 something already the low for Bitcoin? Or do you think that there's more downward potential for Bitcoin? Do you have lower price targets? I would like to know your opinion, guys. And now, Da Vinci, back to you. Please share your thoughts.
Well, here we go. You can see that there's a little bit of traffic at 15,800 area. If we don't hold that area on that traffic area, then you know it's just going to slide all the way down to 13,500 very fast. Yeah. Right. We get a little bit of traffic area on this upward trend line, right, or the purple one here, but. What's the amount of people probably going to be dumping and during today and tomorrow, man, it's going to be a bloodbath the next few days.
I agree.
Unfortunately.
I mean, who knows how it turns out? Bitcoin tends to surprise us, but this is the most likely scenario. Da Vinci, I agree with you. Before we go back into Ethereum, guys, you can see here my charts that I was personally flipping bearish here after we broke the previous lows. I was always telling you, I remain bullish in the immediate short term unless Bitcoin is not creating a new.
Yeah. So that's the thing I want to tell you guys. You guys understand my language. I'm a pattern trader. So when I tell you it's bullish until it isn't, I'm not telling you that I know the price is going up. I think some people take my charts and say, oh, well, Crypto Lifer said 122, then that's where we're going. All his other calls made it. I didn't really make calls. All I did was show you the targets that the charts gave us. They're technically not calls. I'm not saying, hey, what I am saying is every single time you see a bullish pattern, buy the bottom of it and try to get a breakout. Now, there's a 32% chance that it doesn't happen. So almost a little less than half the time, a little more than less than half the time, but that you get stopped out. You see what I'm saying? So my predictions are not 9 out of 10. You know, granted, in that bull run in that couple days, I made 13 straight trades in a row. So it may look like I'm a soothsayer and I'm a predictor, but I'm really not. All I'm doing, guys, is showing you the charts all the time. My main skill is I spent hours and hours and years in the charts, and now I can see things that maybe it takes you a little time to see, and I can point out to them and I can help you see them. You know, Kelly, I hope you're getting something out of the stream today. I hope this helped you at all. I hope you're on the stream. I don't even see you commenting, but I hope you're here. Shout out to everyone here. Sugar1013, Ricky the Investor, BS Social Swap, Tiago Cruz, Jesse B, Ricky the Investor again, Colin Unger, Theo, Ross Bush, my man, Jesse, yep, Theo, same groups. Okay, make sure I got everybody. Now, I see something scary. This is kind of freaking me out a little bit. And I know that if you go to the Fed's website, they have a digital dollar planned. They do. And they're doing something strange with the digital dollar. You see, XRP did go to a low of 47 cents already. So someone already smartly snatched up XRP at 47 cents. Really good prices for XRP. Anyway, they're going to have a digital dollar. And they're going to basically say, if you don't work, we're going to give you a universal income. This is happening, and this is coming in January. To be able to get their universal income, you'll probably have to, A, get vaccinated, which I think they're going to plan. They're going to do a forced vaccination on anyone getting government subsidies. And then they're also going to try to create a digital wallet, and they're going to give you access to your digital wallet. And they're going to want to give you a digital cryptocurrency ID, similar to your social security number. And if you do anything in cryptocurrency, they're going to want that ID to be associated. They're going to force Coinbase to use that ID. They're going to force any wallet that you use to use that ID. The issue is we do Uniswap. We do this because we're basically, this is the next revolution. And it's just like, we're actually right at 1776 again. I know you guys don't believe me. You may not realize the importance of this, but we really are. America was created when we left. America was created. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the buffering. I do see that we're getting some dropped signals here. 25% of the frames dropped in the last 5 minutes. So I don't know. I'm getting attacked on the buffer. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's up with the chat. Internet is the same. It's always been. Haven't changed a thing. The VPN off makes a big difference. All right, so I'm still seeing some issues though. Let's see though. 6 minutes ago. Okay, I had some drop frames. Video looks good for me. The VPN switch helped. Okay, cool. All right, that's sad though, because I really want to be able to use the VPN, you know, especially when I'm trading. Super important. Anyway, I'm going to show you something that I got sent from a good friend here. Now, check this out. Last week, we heard rumors that the U.S. Treasury and Secretary Mnuchin were planning to rush out some new regulation regarding self-hosting crypto wallets before the end of this term. I'm concerned that this would have unintended side effects and wanted to share those concerns. For those who don't know, self-hosted crypto wallets, also known as non-custodial wallets or self-custody wallets, are a type of software that lets individuals store and use their own cryptocurrency instead of needing to rely on a third party. Okay? Self-hosted wallets, that means your Trezor. They're going to want to make you register your Trezor, and if you don't, they're going to put you in jail. Like, you see what I'm saying? They're coming for us, guys. They're coming for our crypto. Self-hosted crypto wallets are important because they allow anyone to use this new technology to access basic financial services, just like anyone can use a computer or a smartphone to access the open internet. The open nature of cryptocurrency is what makes it a powerful tool for innovation, and is what levels the playing field globally. It is what is fueling innovation, such as DeFi. It has the potential to bring down the cost of financial services and improve accessibility. This proposed regulation we think, require financial institutions like Coinbase to verify the recipient owner of the self-hosted wallet, collecting identifying information on that party before a withdrawal could be sent to that self-hosted wallet. So if you have your money in Coinbase, okay, what they're trying to say is that, and you make $1 billion and you want to send your Bitcoin out of Coinbase, that they're not going to be allowed to let it out unless you give them a crypto ID that's associated to your wallet. So now they know. The government is going to try to track our digital wallets. So honestly, right now, getting a digital wallet, stashing money on it right now like using local Bitcoins or using a VPN. Right now, stashing as much and an anonymous Bitcoin is kind of in your favor. The price of Monero should be going up due to this. We should see a price squeeze on Monero and privacy coins. This isn't over yet, too. Look, the proposed regulations we would think would require financial. This is scary. Before withdrawal could be sent. Okay? Now, this sounds like a reasonable idea on the surface, but it's a bad idea in practice because it's often impractical to collect identifying information on a recipient in the crypto economy. Let me explain why. Many crypto users are sending crypto to smart contracts to use DeFi apps. A smart contract is not necessarily owned by an individual or a business who could be identified. It is a new type of recipient that doesn't have a direct equivalent in traditional financial services. Many crypto users are sending crypto to various merchants online, paying for goods and services. Does it make sense to require customers to help verify the identity of a business before they can buy a product there? Many crypto users are also sending crypto to people in emerging markets where it's difficult or impossible to collect meaningful know your customer information. Some of these individuals are living in poverty and may not have any permanent address or form of government ID. Right? So it's not over yet too. Finally, many recipients in the US or abroad who value their financial privacy may simply not want to upload more identifying documents to various companies, which could be hacked or stolen. The additional friction would kill many of the emerging use cases for crypto. Crypto is not just money. It's the digitizing every type of asset. It's digitizing. Yeah. Given these barriers, we're likely to see fewer transactions from crypto financial institutions to self-hosted wallets. This would effectively create a walled garden for crypto financial services in the US, cutting us off from innovation happening in the rest of the world. This would be bad for America because it would force US customers to use foreign unregulated cryptocurrencies to get access to these services. And long term, I believe this would put America's status as a financial hub at risk. Just like the US benefited enormously by embracing the open internet, it should embrace the open crypto networks and allow US citizens to move their own money freely in the emerging crypto economy. If this crypto regulation comes out, it would be a very terrible legacy and have long-standing negative impacts for the US. In the early days of the internet, there were people who called for it to be regulated like the phone companies. Thank goodness they didn't. We sent a letter to the Treasury last week along with a number of other cryptocurrencies and investors articulating these concerns and others. So if you want to get this information, I signed up to CBC, which is Crypto Bitcoin Chris. I just want to shout him out. Let's do a plug for Crypto Bitcoin Chris, just so you know that you guys know that if I like somebody, I give back, you know. And Bitcoin Crypto Chris, he taught me a lot, man. He taught me about being consistent. And you go to Crypto Revolution. You go to Crypto Revolution. This is his awesome site with his cool logo. And he puts out a video every single day. He never misses a day. And he's got amazing, good information. Yeah. Just give you a shout out.
Around $10,000. I was just jumping from setup to setup. Like, it was crazy. It was all out. Just trading frenzy. Right now, I think that I was listening to, and I've got a story on.
So this is him, but I just want you guys to check him out. For, I think it's like under $300 a year. You can join his crew. $300 a year, man. It's probably the cheapest group on all of YouTube, and it's an amazing group. Now, you're gonna have to fend for yourself. Like, he wants you to learn how to trade. He's not a signals guy. He's gonna give you amazing setups, but he's gonna teach you how to take those setups on your own. So anyway, shout out to Crypto Bitcoin Chris. Just want to give him a plug for the channel. So look, things are going well right now already. XRP moving up, back to 53 cents. Pretty diesel. That high though, wow, right? 78 cents. And that's what happens, man, in these bull runs, right? There's always a blow off top. Always. You know, at the time, everyone's telling you it's going to keep going up. But look, always just at least take some profits up here. If you're not going to sell your whole position, whenever you get this high, take some profits. Just take some profits, okay? There's nothing else you can do here. So let's show you where we're basically where Bitcoin could get to and where anything could get to. And it's really all about your Fibonacci levels. So if you haven't taken a Fibonacci class, or you haven't, just just go on YouTube and type in Fibonacci. Now look at Lend. Lend is actually getting very bullish at the moment, okay? So get prepared, man. I think Lend is going to break out, which is, I think this is strange right now, but I'm bullish on Lend today. If you had made my call on Lend, I already would have put you in at the beginning of the stream around 60 cents. Again, just keep doing what I'm telling you guys to do. Boom. Right? Look, stop loss right here below the pattern. We get in now. Getting in now, you can't beat these entries. When the price explodes out of the pattern and comes back in, and you get it down here, now look, now when your stop loss is here on the trend line, and honestly, once you buy here, the greatest thing about this is you can now put your stop loss below the trend line, like right here. So this is actually these are the safest buys in the entire zone. When the 4 hours oversold, check. The stochastics are moving up on a double bottom, check. The MACD is curling with the pink and the blue line curving, check. This is amazing. This is unbelievable. So if anything, you're going to be able to play Lend at least, hopefully, to the top of the pattern. 12% gains. Back to 69. Looks like it's going to do this. If I have to predict Lend, this is what I'm going to say it's going to happen. It's going to go up. It's going to come down. It's going to go up. Could come down one more time before it breaks out. But Lend is very bullish. You can see that it's acting bullish on a day where everything is flip-flopping and just tanking. So some indications that Lend could be it's still in its pattern. So watch. I keep calling it Lend, but it's Ave because it was called Lend for like a year straight. So, all right. Now if it keeps falling and if this is just a wedge, so let's do another idea. Here's another bearish scenario though. Let's go bearish on you. So the bearish scenario is this: that it's just going to keep falling. And this is just a quick pump to fake you out, and this is what's happening. Okay? And you would say, well, where are we going to go? Well, you just pull a Fibonacci on that. Pull a Fibonacci. Boom. And that we're actually already retracing into the golden pocket, the 0.5618. So this one had a quicker retracement. It was already on a retracement. It had already popped up to 83. It popped before everything else. Lend had a push up couple days before everything had its move. So Lend is also maybe a precursor. Maybe there's so much money in Lend that it starts moving before everything else. So Lend actually started a tank a couple of days before this. So then Lend made a big move, and then Lend was already kind of in a downtrend. You see what I'm saying? So it got to its 618 faster than the other coins. Now it could keep going. We're going to watch it. A key level here is the 618. So maybe we'll come back up and maybe we'll come back down. So we're going to watch Lend. So this is a bearish. So see how I'm always giving you a bearish and a bullish scenario. But then again, I also see this pattern like I showed you. And this could very well be the pattern that we're in right here. Very, very well. So I have a bullish and a bearish scenario. That way I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. But I do know bottom of the trend line. Beautiful buy right there. So, yeah, man. Lend. Little Lend. Already back up to 63. Lend is moving. Okay, so you all want to know where Bitcoin will go. Let's take a look at dominance as well. So dominance looks like it came back up, got the bearish rejection at the bottom of the pattern, came back up, started to make a move, and then got rejected again. We got to go to a bigger time frame to really see what's going on for dominance. So I saw it in this cup. It did come up. In my opinion, it's still on its way down. Like it's in this channel, down, up, down, up, down. I think we're going to have a landslide of an altcoin season beginning in the next few weeks. Even slightly beginning now, you just don't feel it. And look at that, dominance slipping, just slipped to 62.91. You saw that? That was a flash. We just saw a flash dip in dominance. It went all the way down to 60. We haven't seen dominance at 60 since October, okay? So that's pretty good, man. It had a big run up when Bitcoin ran. So this is good too, man. We need Bitcoin to cool off. Okay. Whoever took huge profits in Bitcoin last night, now is the day to buy the alts. So you sell. This is how it works. Bitcoin pumps, you take some profits, like big pump. You sprinkle into the alts. Bitcoin and alts kind of pump together. You take out some profits. You go back into Bitcoin. Bitcoin pumps. You take the profits out of Bitcoin. You go into the alts. And then Bitcoin pumps huge. Hopefully you sell in a perfect world. And then today you gobble up all the alts with your money. So now where do we see, now that's in a perfect world, right? No one gets that obviously. But if you just keep being patient and you sell the tops all the time and you just take whatever you can get, you're going to have a good move. Basically, the more humble you are, yeah, you won't go for these huge gains, but you'll just be chipping away every week, instead of just, you'll be getting a little back and a little back. I think it's advantageous. And that's really how you want to trade, in my opinion. Now, how is the live stream? Are we still getting some buffering going on? 13 people here. Take a look at it, make sure that's still running right. Getting some buffering going on. That's it. Seems clear. Seems good. 14 likes. Appreciate that. Everyone here. That's weird. I just hit the like button and then a like disappeared. And then the like just came back. You guys are weird, man. Maybe that's a YouTube thing. I don't know. Stream is all good. I'm already up 25% on AV. I have a problem being optimistic. Gannon had a great video with Mike Maloney talking about this. Link in Telegram. Yeah, I've seen that actually. I think I showed you guys yesterday. We didn't play it, but I was looking at it. Still accumulating the bags. Hey man, don't worry, bro. Privacy is not right anymore. That is what Reds are fighting for. Privacy is a commodity since 9/11. It's true. It's true. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, he's already up 25% on Lens. See? I don't know if you took my call or if you saw it, but I mean, it was what it is. Even last night, we kind of were looking at Lend, right? So we're going to take a look at Bitcoin, and I'm going to tell you where I think it's going to pull back to by using Fibonacci. I think already making some big moves, in my opinion. Bouncing from 16.72, the low of 16.40, right? And then all the way back up. And again, this goes back to my leverage trading idea where I always buy the dip, and the dip is on the 1 minute with verified bullish divergence. So you pull this, the second you see the dip, it's like they do this so much, it's so obvious to me now. I know exactly how to play it. So I watch them dip the price. Everyone buys in on these wicks thinking they're the man. That's not the case. There's always a second dip. And the second dip comes in conjunction with a second hill on the RSI like this. And this is the pattern I know is going to end up making me all my money, man, right here. Right there. It just boom, and then we're off to the races. Again, you get up above the moving averages, and number one, you may not get the huge pull, but you'll get up here, and then you'll be able to get out of the trade. It's just always rendering me, and look, when I pull it, I know it's going to render about 1.5%. Look at this. This one rendered even more, 5.7. Would have made a killing on this. Yeah. So Bitcoin now, even on the 1 minute, showing that it's flagging on top of the 200-day moving average, which to me is a very healthy sign. If you can get the 200-day moving average as part of your flag, see like right around here, could be good. We'll see. About to have a cross too on the stochastics. Boom, everything good there. But the 15-minute. So this is where you wanted the long. Okay. And this is what I teach in my leverage trading course. Is you want to match your Stokes on the 15-minute and the 1 minute. Match these up. It's a 15-to-1 match. When you get the match, you lock in with the bearish divergence. You're ready to go. I trade on Binance, man. But don't tell anybody that. I don't even know if I can admit that anymore at this point. Like, maybe DM me next time, right? Jesus. It's getting crazy. Now, again, I'm bullish until I'm not. So when I see a bullish pattern, I pull out the target. This tells me that Bitcoin's going back to 17.6, possibly today. This would be basically your idea on the scalp. Now it's going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. By that time, it should take a half an hour, and then maybe the Stokes will come back down. So what you're doing now is I just plan the buy. The buy should be right around here. I'll wait for the Stokes to come down. Did the same thing here when the Stokes were up here, made the circles. I'll get in right there, and boom. Perfect time. Just DM me. If you really want to get down, DM me. And what I do is I give you one-on-one tutoring. One-on-one tutoring. And I'll sit down with you, and you can record the video. So you end up getting your own personalized course, because it'll be catered to you and your questions that you asked. And you can record the video, keep it forever. So now you have basically a video reference. And then you can also ask me on the live stream anything that you reference to, because I'm here every day. So that's why I really think it's good to go to tutoring with me, because you pay for your initial tutoring session, right? Which is better than the losses that people are taking. I'm telling you right now, $75 for 1 hour. I know people that are losing $300 in minutes trading leverage. They're doing all sorts of funny stuff. So you save yourself some money by giving yourself some knowledge. Knowledge saves money, okay? Just let me repeat that again. Knowledge saves money. If you're deciding to cheat yourself of knowledge, and you could say, well, why can't you just give it for free, Crypto Lifer? And I'd say, well, because right now I don't have a job, okay? Like most of us, I turned this into my profession, and basically it I can make a lot of money an hour trading leverage. I can make more money than I actually charge, doing the tutoring an hour. I hate to say that. It sounds pompous, but there's been many times I've been in a trade that I can't focus on while I'm tutoring, and I cut the trade off, or I focus on the trading. And do you teach XRP and XLM? I mean, I don't know what that question is, but yeah, I'll teach you how to trade any asset you want. I'll break it down for you. I even do consulting. Some people, they're not into trading. They just want to sit and talk about, they want to know what coins and how to buy. They want to know how to use the chart to accumulate. I think that's kind of another main bread and butter of mine, is just teaching people how to accumulate it the proper way. Now, look, I see head and shoulders, and even though they're slanted, I see them play out. So this is another thing, is you just keep playing. So this is a bullish head and shoulder here. Inverted complex head and shoulder. So yeah, and if you really want to know, you just DM me, ask anyone in my Telegram group. Numerous people have been tutored by now, so you can verify anything before you do it. You could just say, hey man, what do you think of this? You can personally DM someone and see what they'll tell you. I know they will tell you. Actually, you want to see something? I'm going to go out of my way. Joe, I hope you're not upset, but I just want to show you guys what Joe did. All right? And what type of stuff that happens to me. Now, I'll just take off the top so you see this, because I don't want to show you his information here. But look, he says, I paid for 3 sessions. I really want to learn as much as possible. You're an excellent mentor. I will schedule each session with you. First one tomorrow. Time already scheduled. Thank you. So he paid for a session, and after his first session, he paid for 3 sessions immediately. Okay? Again, he says, awesome. I was thinking about doing the same based on what you taught me. I paid for 3 more sessions. I can't wait to gain more knowledge. And he says, I really appreciate your ability to share your knowledge. I love how you teach. You are an excellent mentor. That means the world to me. To be getting that much feedback from people. And that's not the first one. Let me read another one. From one of my favorite students and friends now, Jesse B. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, he said, yeah, I've been very profitable, up to $300 today, as of now, and growing. I don't post all my gains or trades or losses. I've almost gotten back what I've lost, and I almost squirrel away my loss. My losses have been my fault for improperly calculating my stop loss. I wasn't using just percentage, and I wasn't using the chart. I fixed that now. And he says, I had 2 people reach out to me shortly after that, and I said the same thing. Just do it. Do the tutoring. Thank you for what you do. I can feel how passionate you are about your craft, and that's what draws me to you. It's real, and the profits I have made since joining you are real. I really love what you have here. I came for the TA, but now I found a crypto family. I can't describe what that means to me. So I hope that I can reciprocate the generosity that's been given. I just like unbelievable. We've created a family. We've created a serious family. And, you know, in this tough time, I think it's also bringing us together. So this is one of the toughest times ever, man. Yeah, I was sick to my stomach seeing my Bitcoin holdings drop 40% in 2017. It took everything I had to hit the buy button. Counter trade your emotions, okay? Let me show you why buying in fear always works, you know? And again, there probably will be a dump. I think we're going to go to 15. Like, this isn't over. This isn't over. Going to see a big, maybe more pain, okay? So now we're going to go into Bitcoin, and we're going to try to see where do we think Bitcoin is going to go, okay? So let's take a look. And I'm going to teach you Fibonacci. Fibonacci is really going to show you the levels that places like to retrace to. So what you do is you take kind of a big run up, you find a base. We're going to go for this base here. Go to like even the 3-day, which is going to give us the biggest base possible, okay? Maybe even make the price just the biggest thing on the screen, because that's all we want to see right now is price. Now, I could take the pandemic run up from there. So the key about Fibonacci is where to take your levels from, okay? I'm going to take it from this bottom, in my opinion, not the pandemic bottom. So that gives us the 618 at 12.8, okay? 12,800. Now, I just want to experiment with the fib. If I did pull it all the way from the low, from the lowest low here, that's going to bring the 618 way lower. I just don't think we're coming back to 9,000. Doesn't make sense with demand. What's going on? Anything is possible. I don't see it, but anything is possible. So I'm going to start here in this low, right here on this base.
Excuse me.
Thank you. So price comes all the way up, and we know it has to kiss the 21. I just know, like, and we've been showing you that. So that kind of hits the 382, but the 0.5 is 14. Okay, this is exactly what Da Vinci's doing. It's the same stuff, man. It doesn't matter doesn't matter what technical analysis you talk to, as long as they have their basis down, you're gonna see the same stuff. So anyway, we got a level here, the 382, which conjoins with 15,100. And then we have another level here at the 618, which is 12,893. So I think we come and we bounce, we go a little lower, and we hit off the 0.5 fib at 14.1, and that begins our run back up into the all-time highs. So 14.1 I think is going to be the bottom. I'm going to call that. You know, we don't know for sure, and we don't know if we're going to get bought back up quickly, but we do know that we have to come and touch the 21. We're far extended away from it. Only a matter of time, like we came back to it here. We came back to it here. It's only a matter of time till we get back to the 21-day moving average. The same thing when we're low, we snap back to it. And we haven't even gotten below it yet, right? That's when the dip's really going to happen, when we get below the 21. So we're going to break the 21 somewhere here, hopefully dip below it, and that's going to be our snap back. And then we'll be on our average, and it will hopefully we'll make something like this. And now let's also create the idea. See, look at this. Now we'll do a little bit of voodoo, right? So this high, Bitcoin gets highs. That's the issue too, is when Bitcoin makes a big high on the 3-day or the daily, these oscillators they're like a cow. You got to move, right? They're slow moving, you know? Like here, boom, and we start to go down. And how long did it take? 22 days of a correction, even longer, 27 days. 278 days, so sorry, like a year. Now, are we in that type of place? I don't think so. We're in a bull market. That was a bear market after a big spike up. But, no one knows for sure. Will it take 278 days for us to get back to that all-time high? I hope not. You know, I'm not a soothsayer. All I can show you is the chart and what I think is going to happen. But Bitcoin's going to have to make some big moves back up. Now, we do have strong demand. So, and again, I always showed you, man, until we saw the curve, we see the curve here. We see the cross here. You know, I kept watching these. And when they didn't cross, I couldn't believe it. I got really scared right here. It was about to, I said, you know what? We're going to have the biggest pullback ever. I couldn't believe that we extended the rally as long as we did. Almost to all-time highs. Pretty insane. So this is where you want to start buying coins. It may take till January for us to start seeing fruition of those moves. But this is where you really have to get your eye on the long-term prize. If you don't, you're going to miss out on the biggest gains possible. You really, really, really want to make sure you get in on the right coins at the right time. Like, for instance, sharing. I think you want to be getting sharing right now. Look, your 14-1 target, if we took on the daily like a double bottom, it'll be a retest of breakout 14-1. Bitcoin look on its way back to the 1600s. I think you mean 16,000, I hope. You can start on a paper trading account. I lost 3K this weekend because Bitcoin, XRP, and XLM. Did you lose it? Did you actually sell? Or are you just down? You know what I'm saying? Stream all good. I have a problem being optimistic. How do we sign up for a course? Do you record the screen? Let me show you how you record the screen. You just like right click and you'll be able to record the screen. Even, I don't know what computer you have, but if you have a PC, right now I'm hitting Control and Screen Lock. Shift and print screen. And I go like this, and now it's running a video. See this? It's now running a video. So Shift and print screen. If you have a PC, that should create this right here. Download ShareX. If you don't, it's called ShareX. ShareX, download and install in seconds. It's a free open source screenshot and screencast utility for Microsoft Windows. I use it all the time, and it works great. So ShareX, it's how you basically can film anything you want on the screen. So right now I would hit stop, and that's going to make a video. I could hit abort, and it'll abort the video. So we think Bitcoin's going to do something like this. It's going to do one of two things. Going to stay in this wedge. Okay. There's a very good chance it does this. So we have three scenarios. It's always game theory, right? And you have three scenarios. Boom. Bitcoin's going to go in a falling wedge. Okay. Bitcoin's going to go on, probably not on a bull flag, right? Like that would be bullish. If it stays in a bull flag, then, you know, like something like this, or even something like that, you know, we're in good shape. Yeah, I know you meant 16,000. Bad trade. Hit with trading fees and the market's being down. Damn, man. Look, 14-1. Why are you selling? You never panic sell, number one. You know, if you make a bad move, you better hold. And you're in a bull market, just hold. The bull market will take you through, honestly. Again, how do you know you're in a bull market? We're in a bull market. I can almost tell you that. Surely. The market cap went well over 500 billion. That's a bull market, you know. So look, and then we have, previous resistance right there. So it's a good chance we hit that 13.9 and that becomes new support. I mean, that's what happens all the time. So I'm going for 13.9 on a falling wedge for Bitcoin, and then boom up. Yeah, that's it. So look, this is what it does. We can go to the past and show you that it does the same thing over and over again. So if we go up here, so Bitcoin had a high right here. Show you right there. I'm going to show you the high. It was right here. So Bitcoin peaked right here. Bing. Right in this little spot. Went to 19,160. It would go all the way to 13K. Only to come and look. Where was the line? So we're you take this microcosm. Right? So this is now the 13K hit. This is now the run up to 20K, and we're going to come back down. It did take some days. Took about a month, you know. And wait, because you have, yeah, exactly, too. Yeah, you're right. There's always a double top, almost every time. This was a bit of a double top. Look, we topped out. And also another thing that you saw was bearish divergence that I teach. Always sell on bearish divergence. If you just sell every time and you don't use emotions, like you just see the technicals for what they are, boom, you would have sold Bitcoin somewhere between 17.5 and 19, like somewhere in this area. Somewhere in this area you would have sold Bitcoin because bearish divergence. Look, this is swinging up. This is going up, but it's not going up in the same direction. These are going to eventually, if you ran this to infinity and this to infinity, they would hit somewhere around here. So it's probable that if you have a descending channel, we would hit the higher low and sell on that. It's true. Crypto Don Juan, man, how you feeling, bro? Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate that. Yeah, exactly. So, and Crypto Don Juan, like he probably sees this bearish divergence, and that's where he said he was beginning to build his short like 5 or 6 days ago when I asked him, this guy here. He said, you know, I'm going to start laddering into a short. He probably went in at 7.5, maybe at 8. Who knows if he got hurt on the way up? I don't know. It was hard to tell what was going to happen. But see, great day. He probably got paid, right? Yeah, I mean, this guy loves the short Bitcoin. It's his thing. And what do you think everything is sinking so drastically right now? Everything. Well, because, man, they're sucking out the market cap. You know? This is what it is. This is what they do. It's not everything. It's just technicals. The technical analysis runs the price. Okay? If you didn't know that by now, and I'll prove it to you. Bearish divergence, swing up to swing up. And then this is flat. Price went down. Right? Bullish divergence. If we look for it, or hidden bullish divergence of some type, like here's hidden bullish, price moves up, but the RSI is moving down. It tells you that the trend will continue. You can get in right here and look, the trend. So like, it's just all there for us. Everything. It's insane. Here's no, look, here's no real bearish divergence. Just kind of kept doing it, and the price kept moving up. Dude, it's so crazy. Look, I try to help you guys out so much. So much. Look at my videos. Just go to my videos and watch my videos and don't sleep. Look, pullbacks happen. If you're holding Bitcoin, you need to see this. 5 days ago, I tried to tell you guys, I tried to warn you guys in this video. If you're holding Bitcoin, you need to see this. And I showed you all the pullbacks that happened in 2017. I went through them all for you slowly. Show you where Bitcoin, how much it pulls back. Okay, so we're gonna get our little gauge of our percentage, and you see we've gone to a high of 2008. That high to this dip, a 47% retrace. Okay, now you got Bitcoin sitting on the 200-day moving average, 2060. That's another 19% retrade. 113 and 130%. Yeah, we'll do that right now, Theo. So see, and this is another thing. I cater to all you guys. I love all human beings. I want you all to know that, and you guys are helping me move forward. So I'm here for every single one of you guys all the time. Bitcoin's gonna tank, man. I'm telling you, all the way to 14.1. It's on the way, man. It's been written. It's gonna go to the Fibonacci level and to the previous support and resistance. Previous support right there. We're gonna hit. I'm telling you, it's just like this. Just everything is a microcosm of itself. Bitcoin came up this high, did a dip, had a huge run up, came back down, bounced right off the same level of support and resistance. And then it actually kept going down. I mean, we don't know, right? But so this area here is this big area here. See this small section? That's this whole area. This cup up here is this cup up here. Okay? This rundown is going to be this rundown. This rundown to right here. Pop. This is going to run down to right there. Pop. It just, It does the same things over and over again. We live in some type of strange system, you know? Honestly, time in the market's almost impossible. Who can say if this drop was the same as the other drop? But this one took 27 days. About a little less, actually. It took about 28 days for it to go back down. Boom. We wick down. We would come back up. We would wick back. So look through the official drop because it would fake you out for a double top. So we're going to come back up to 17.7, 17.8. One more time up here before we have our slam down. I don't think so this time. I think this drop was pretty significant, but be watchful for a double top. There's a chance, you know. I think this was the double up, and then we had another top. And maybe we could see a double top on the 1 hour better. Yeah, there it is. See, there's your double top. See it? We double topped, man. That was your chance to get out again on the second one. Right there. And we have bearish divergence. You know, like this was swinging down. But these weren't perfect, but they were pretty flat. So boom. Bearish divergence. Time to get out. Time to get out. Price is going down to oversold regions. Now you have to remember the 1 hour oscillates. So the 1 hour is going to do this. So the price has to kind of do stuff like that while it moves down. And that's why you're going to have an oscillating. That's why they oscillate. Like that's why we're seeing these. So as the 1 hour does that, this is the 1 hour doing its thing. The 15 minute is on a bigger, or the 4 hours on a bigger move, you know, and it's kind of taking this down until we move up. So like, and then the daily basically shows this whole down period on its MACD and this whole up period on its MACD. So it shrinks the time periods. Let's get into band and dot. Big, beautiful coins. Everyone wants to know, when is it time to buy some more band, right? Do we see band back in the 5s? We do. Amazing, right? So I'm actually really bullish on altcoins more than Bitcoin. I think this Bitcoin drop could actually get people accumulating into altcoins. All right. So you see we had our retracement back down. So let's see what's going on now. So boom. So we already basically had a big retracement for band. Okay. A lot of the alts already had their correction. Okay. They corrected before Bitcoin. We have to remember that. So these alts aren't in the same place Bitcoin was at. In my opinion, that was the low for band, right? We back to the 718. Now we're bouncing here after 786. We are low. There's a chance we go lower though, because that's what happens with Bitcoin. We could open up this channel now like that. So this is what we're going to do. And I could see band coming back to the bottom of this channel at the 886, which is band at $3. Okay. We have to assume, like, look, we have to assume that price will stay in the channel that it's in. So look, it came down, had a middle channel here. So it came down, came up, came down, came up, broke out. Now it's in this new channel. So band could come up, come back down, come up. I don't know, man. I could see band easily at $4 again. Very easily. Very easily, right here. Boom. So retracement for band is on the cards. Look, we're not oversold yet on the RSI. You know, we did bounce off that region, but we came up. I don't know. I'm just not too optimistic on these altcoins. They're going to get dragged down by the price of Bitcoin. So watch your portfolios. I wouldn't hold a lot of coins right now. Or if you did hold, I mean, I hope you accumulated at the right times, right? Let's take a look at DOT. DOT shouldn't be, whenever this happens, I think because of the utility of DOT and how much staked and how much it has to do with its own ecosystem, and I think because it runs its own ecosystem, we should see DOT not too bad. But wow, man, what a retracement for all of these coins. 602. When they start running, right, you think, even I'm never going to get these prices again. And boom, there we go. So everything's in this funny new channel now. We kind of have to open up their top trend lines, move them. So where do we see DOT? Well, let me take you through it. I'll give you a free tutoring course right now. Okay, guys, if you're new, this is what you're going to get if you get a tutoring course with me. Okay. So the first thing you're going to look at is you're going to want to go to the daily on any coin. Okay. And you're going to want to take support and resistance lines of the price. All we're doing is putting a line, which is Alt H, which is horizontal line. That's what the H stands for, horizontal. And we're putting a line wherever we see price got stopped out, usually by a wick or a candle. And we're trying to align price action to itself here. Like right around here. Boom. And right here. Okay. Now you can see, look, price came up, got rejected. Came up, but used it as support for a little while, fell back again. Came back, used the 21. See the 21 acts as support, look, acts as resistance. Couldn't get above the 21. Couldn't get above the 21. Couldn't get above the 21. We break it. We go back down again. But usually the dip is less. So this is how it works. You get rejected by the 21, you get rejected by the 1, you break it. Usually after that little break, you get thrown back down, but not as deep as the last one. It's usually a lower because, and then when everyone says it's a higher low, the higher low is coming from the pullback into the moving average. You see what I'm saying? They give you so much insight during these tutoring sessions. Then it breaks up above the 21. Then it hovers with the 21. Now it's on its way to make us move, and it breaks away from the 21. But price always likes to come and bounce off the 21-day moving average. So to me, that's healthy for DOT at the very moment. What I have to do is kind of put it in this channel now. You're always looking for the channel. Price will bounce up and down through the channel until it doesn't. You have to assume that a price will stay in the channel until it doesn't. So this is your channel. Looks like there's more pain to come down to the bottom of the channel. Obviously to 406. So a $4 DOT, very, very probable. Okay. Now let's go to the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and we'll try to pull a Fibonacci on this run up. You can see DOT didn't have as big of a pump. Had a more gradual move. It was a more stable coin. Has a larger market cap, right? Doesn't swing around like Band as much. Doesn't even swing around like Link does. It's a lot more stable of a coin, and I believe it's because of its ecosystem, how many people are staking on the DOT network. So again, use case can protect your investment from being a swing investment, right? So in this tiny fib, we see that we came down to the 786 off the retracement in the 618. There's a chance. See, the only thing is I want to believe that these alts are going to hold these levels of support and resistance. But look, we broke this level. We should have held support here at 494. And when we didn't, we're going to have to come back to the next support region that we have, which is it's actually right on support right now. And then it's going to come back down to 396. I don't see why we won't see a 396 DOT. You know, I don't see what's stopping Bitcoin from making a fall right now. But hey, anything is possible. We have to just play it day by day. But right now, seeing that we could see we're in this rounded bottom, still holding this. Maybe we keep bouncing here. So draw what I'm drawing. Watch your levels of support. And the lowest I see us getting is about 370. If we break 370, that's horrible. DOT will go all the way down to 275. And it will become a bear market, in my opinion. You know, like if we see DOT go all the way to these lows, I'm definitely going to gobble it up. But now let's look at the daily. We need to get overbought. Sad to say, there could be some more room down. You know, last time we were overbought was right here. We would make our way back up. We got on the low here. That was our low. So I'm also going to put a line here. There's a chance that we hold support for the RSI. Look, we bounced. Well, we bounce. We are low on the stochastics right now on the 12 hour. And we're coming out. It's weird. I'm seeing some optimistic signs for the altcoins. Like when I break down where they could go, they're either going to go really far or there's some optimistic signs. So, all right, let's take a look at Link. These are basically leading indicators to the market. So if we can see what Link does, we can kind of get an idea of what's going to happen to the rest of the market. Okay, so Link's in a very similar situation with far more price action. Okay, far more price action. So again, Link in that rounded bottom. So what do we see? honestly, we see this. We broke it. You know, you could say we broke it, but we want to include the bottom. So I think we might get this. I think we might get something like this. Very good chance. And I could be wrong, but I'm projecting this. Because everything seems to mimic Bitcoin a lot, okay? And I'm telling you, I see fractals everywhere. And what was the biggest run-up that we know about? What was the Bitcoin run-up? So now I'm going to teach you a little bit of voodoo here. But let's look at Bitcoin. If we look at Bitcoin on the large time frame, even the weekly, we see it has a run-up, right? It then has its cup. It has its cup. Very low retrace, which is insane, but then it has its another cup and it's gone. Now, if we take a look at Link had its run up in a cup. Is this Link's, you know, and then it's going to have its retrace and then it's going to have its glory. Same thing happening for Link. Can you see it? 20K run up, the drop, we bring it up. Just very interesting to see. So check it out. Now we're going to pull a Fibonacci on it. From this low here. Up. And now Link could come to the 618. If Link comes to the 618, that's a $9.81 Link. So we could see Link doing that. That would form its bottom. If it breaks the 618, it could come all the way down to $8. Okay? And then start its bowl all the way up. If it drops to the bottom of the bowl, Link, it's $7. So if it double bottoms, see this bottom? $7 Link. And then it's on its way back up. So this is a scenario that we could see for Link. Okay? Just something that I'm thinking about here. Okay? Can you believe you're at a $12 Link that fast? Right? And then bottom to 25 or even to 30. Oh yeah, it's going to 25 pretty fast. Once it does this, it's going to double bottom. And then you're going to be able to take the target of the double bottom, which is the head, right, down to the middle. And you're going to take this to the W. And that puts Link up at $20. So I actually think this is what's going to happen. We could keep this chart in golden. What I'll do is I'm going to publish this idea. Okay? So what I do is right now I go here and I go publish, okay? And I go link to retrace below $8, possible $7 low, to make a double bottom and reclaim its all-time highs at 2025 and make $7 possible $7 low back to 25. All right, so this is what I think is going to happen. Link USDT. I can just put the title. Link USDT. 1, 2, 3, 4. Link to retrace below $8. Possible low of 7. Then to bounce back to 2025. What I like about this is it sits here in stone, and it's just my predictions. And I then go to the category it's in is technical analysis, chart patterns, No fundamental, no beyond. Technical indicators, yeah. No harmony, no wave. Okay. I'm neutral because I'm not saying I'm long or short. I'm actually short. I'm saying it's going down, but I'm neutral because I'm not like... Actually, I'm short, I guess, because I'm telling you that the price is going to go down. Link USDT. Link. Okay, not Ling. Take that off. Okay, cool. Share it on Twitter. Share it on... I'm not on StockTwits. I should probably get on there. It might help me get more subscribers. It just made me realize that. Get on StockTwits and tell people about myself. Might be a good place to promote, right? Duh. All right, so here it is, man. This is the lows. These are the lows. In my opinion, I still can't believe Len did this double bottom off of 58. Len is the only coin that's really showing a little bit of a resistance against this, and it's kind of making me wonder if there's going to be a move, right? So we went over the Bitcoin retracement. We went over the link retracement. And now we got a chart in my group. This is awesome, too. I love my group. People post charts all the time, and they're really great. So check it out. This is funny when you buy the dip. But it keeps dipping. Yeah. That's why you dollar cost average. You have a really good plan. Wow, this is a big deal. And we're going to get into some news too, guys. We'll get into some news. It's a good day to kind of show you that we're still moving forward. We're still moving forward. Okay, so Moon Boy. Bitcoin dip. What does this circle mean, Moon Boy? 1 hour death cross. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, we're going further down for sure. He's spot on there. 15781. Yeah. And this is just what I do. But you're taking a bullish pattern and taking the top and bringing it back down to the bottom. Yeah, 15781. Yeah, makes perfect sense. I'm 100% aligned with that. I've been saying for 2 days, but the divergence reset, so I was fooled. I knew it and got in along yesterday anyways. I had to fight to break even. When trouble's around the corner, don't go play video games for 3 hours. Laughing my ass off. I know, I remember him saying he was going to play some video game the other day. So, yeah. Again, man, these guys are amazing Elliott wave traders. They do this for a living. They seem to have a crew. Yet, I'm not trying to put anyone down, and I'm not saying I'm a predictor. Like, I'm not saying I'm a predictor. All I'm saying is I show you guys the chart and what I think is going to happen. I'm bullish until I'm not. That's my way of trading. There's a way to trade. Like, to me, that helps out because you basically make the idea that every bullish pattern is going to break out, and you play it that way. And sometimes you get hit, sometimes you don't, but your stops are small and your wins are big, and you just keep doing that over and over again. So, gotta love fibs. This is the long-awaited fourth wave. Right? That would mean fifth wave is done. And this is the big one. I agree. He's 100% right. This is the big one. You knew if we didn't break all-time highs, we were going to have a huge pullback or we're going to break all-time highs. So it's only a matter of time. Why did Coinbase? Our mission is to build an open financial system for the world. As part of this mission, we want everyone to enjoy the stability of the world's fiat currency, the US dollar. The USD coin allows unbanked and unbanked individuals in any country to hold the US dollar-backed asset with nothing more than a mobile phone. Pretty cool. Wi-Fi to 30K. Still saying that today, this morning, really? Okay, now we have Moonboy in here. See, I have a lot of traders in my group, man, and I really like what they have to say. This information gets sent to me every morning. Think about it. What a great resource. What if you had a channel where traders from around the world came and gave you their ideas every morning? That's what you get. And take me as an inspiration because I went online, because I give value for free, because I show up every day at 9:30 and I bust my butt on this live stream and I put my 100% into it. Look how much I get out of this. You know, look how many people come to the channel. Look how much information gets shared with me. White is ABC theory. This always looks like an ABC corrective to me. We have hit the 1-1 of this ABC. C wave can extend to the 1-6-1-8. This finishes with a huge 5 wave down. But he's trying to say we're going to go to $3,700 if we break this correction. Or we go down to 17.1 and we bounce off. Interesting. I really don't see we're going down to 3,700, man. And people aren't going to sell their Bitcoin at this point. Not with the American dollar. Philosophically, it makes no sense. We go down to 4. This makes sense to me. We use the same level of support. Let's just keep it simple. Forget an Elliott wave. We use the same level of support and resistance, and we come back down 14.7. Yeah, 14.1. I'm with this idea. This is Link. Not going to $1.90. And you know what it is it's going to hold. You have to say that it has previous support, BS Social. So right here where it hit, that's that level for Link. $8, $9. Don't think you're going to see a Link lower than that at this point, you know? What do you think for today? Come to the live stream. We're going to break it down for you. So this came up, came down, came up, came down. DIA back to 250. Interesting. So still some bullish charts out here. And this is YF. Yeah, it's got. That's what I saw. Coming back down here and then on its way up. I saw this a while back. We posted that. Okay. I like your ideas, guys. Got some cool ideas. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Here's an upcoming story coming out of Coinbase too. So we got some FUD now in the market. In the spirit of transparency, we're sharing an internal email that was sent to our employees earlier today. The New York Times is planning to publish a negative story about Coinbase. All right. I'm going to turn this into a live video right now that I'm going to put out later. So good morning. Hi, my name is The Crypto Lifer. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a great day. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm The Crypto Lifer. Hope you're having a great day. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Babe, when I make a video, you guys are in it every time. I know. See, they don't care. I guess I can't make the video then, right? Could I have could you go in the bedroom and I have just 2 minutes? 2 minutes, babe? BB? BB, could you go in the bedroom and just give me 2 minutes? Just give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes? Yeah, I just want to bang out a video real quick. You say you want me to make more videos every day. You yell at me, say I don't make enough videos. This doesn't stop. It's 24/7. Just give me 2 minutes. Hi, welcome to my channel. You're with The Crypto Lifer. I hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to give you some amazing news. But why can't you just do what I'm asking so nicely? I'm just asking nicely. I'm not being mean. I don't get it. Jesus. They disrespect the father, man. That's insane. I don't raise my voice. I don't yell and scream. So check it out. What I want to do is make the video that I have going on right now, and I want to show you that it's a real... I basically want to cut a piece of this out for another video later on. I bust my ass so much, and I'm not going to be on the channel. So I love this channel. So anyway, check it out. Check it out. So right now, just sit with me. We're going to do another video. No. I'll come back later. Don't want to distract you. What are you talking about? So here, check it out. Don't come back later. We're doing well. We're going to go over some really big news right now. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to show you some serious FUD that's happened in the market. New York Times is about to do something. Some big news is coming out for crypto. So stay tuned, guys. So check this out. So here it is. Hi, I'm The Crypto Lifer. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a great day. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you like the content. Today we're going to get into some kind of creepy news. There seems to be some FUD around Coinbase, and we're going to see what's going on with the New York Times and Coinbase. In the spirit of transparency, we're sharing an internal email that was sent to our employees earlier today. The New York Times is planning to publish a negative story about Coinbase at some point in the next few days online. It will appear in print on Sunday. Given that this story may be read by your friends, family, and professional contacts, we want to give everyone a heads up and provide some important context. The story will also likely allege that a number of black employees and contractors referenced in the story filed complaints with the company. In reality, only 3 of these people filed complaints during their time at Coinbase. All of those complaints were thoroughly investigated, 1 through an internal investigation and 2 by separate third-party investigators, all of whom found no evidence of wrongdoing. and concluded that the claims were unsubstantiated. We have shared this information with the reporter. Overall, we expect that the story will paint an inaccurate picture that lacks complete information and context, despite our best efforts to fact-check details of the story with the reporter. That said, we know that the story will recount episodes that will be difficult for employees to read. As we shared in a recent AMA, no organization is ever as perfect as the media suggests in the most glowing article, or as bad as the media alleges in the most negative article. Finally, let me be absolutely clear on these points. We are committed to maintaining an environment that is safe, supportive, and welcoming to employees of all backgrounds. We do not accept intolerant behavior, and we are committed to the refreshed belonging, inclusion, and diversity strategy we rolled out earlier in this quarter. So it's kind of strange, man. So it's kind of crazy. So some people have some other ideas. Here's what Crypto Chris said to me. He said Coinbase is in hot water over the above story that's coming out. What a perfect ploy to get the crypto community to stand behind Coinbase and sweep this under the rug. Brian Armstrong wants to look like the savior and try to keep Stephen Mnuchin, the U.S. Secretary of State, from pushing forward with KYC for external wallet addresses. So here's some more information. Here. Less than a month after. Strange, right? Less than a month after this, Brian Armstrong declared Coinbase should be laser focused on achieving its mission. He seemingly violated his own policy by tweeting a political post riddled with falsehoods during business hours. On October 23rd, Armstrong's personal account, the CEO, posted a link to a blog written by Ryan Reinhardt on Kanye West's presidential run with the tagline, Epic Post. Reinhardt's Twitter account is no longer available for unknown reasons, although the absence may be related to inaccuracies and outright falsehoods contained in the post. Interesting. This is sourced from Telegraph. Anyway, we're going to see some strange FUD along with the price coming down. Isn't that weird? We haven't seen bad news in a while. Bitcoin has a bit of a dump. Now we're seeing bad news thrown in our faces. So I just wanted to bring that news to you guys. There's going to be some Coinbase FUD in the next couple of days. You're going to see an article in the New York Times on Sunday. So be prepared. People are going to ask you. Things are going to come up. Just be ready. And that's it. If you watched this video, thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. If you want to join my Telegram channel, please hit the link in the description. We have an amazing group of people and traders there, and I even give one-on-one tutoring if you're not sure and you want to get into crypto. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. All right, so that was a video that I just did. We're going to piece that video out, and basically use it later on. So let's see what the news is saying. Let's see what the pundits are saying. I like to kind of watch them. They were all about Bitcoin. Now, remember when CNBC said Bitcoin was going to pop? That's always the case. Whenever they say Bitcoin's bullish, it's bearish signs. Jacob Canfield made a chart, actually, where he showed all the times CNBC or a news company said good things about Bitcoin, and every time they did it, we would crash within a week. It's interesting. And for the last week, CNBC and all these big companies, they were all coming out saying all these amazing things about Bitcoin. And look what happened. It's almost like they want to suck in the new investor to buy it, so then they lock it, so they lose really bad and they hate it. They're trying to get people to hate Bitcoin really fast. And don't stress. Life-changing money is coming. Bitcoin and large caps just had a huge run-up, and traders took profits. That's all, man. That's all. Big-time investors took their money. They were in there with big money. They needed to take their money off the table. It is what it is. So don't stress. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to make it through, okay? OKX users flee in droves shortly after the exchange restores withdrawals. Cryptocurrency withdrawals on OKX have been suspended for 5 days after one of the exchange's private key holders could not be reached as they were cooperating with the law enforcement. The Chinese headquarter exchange finally lifted its withdrawal freeze on November 26. However, it appears users are losing trust in the platform and they withdrew their funds at a rapid clip. I would too. I would want nothing to do with that exchange. If you stay on that exchange, you're asking for trouble, right? Absolutely insane. So anyway, Bitcoin and altcoin sell-off settles. Possible recovery underway. Really? Bitcoin price started a major downside correction below USD 18,000 level. Bitcoin declined over 10% and an epic spike below 17,000. Finally, the bulls were able to protect USD 16,005 support level, and the price is currently sitting at 17,000. Where are we right now? I think we're at 16.8, you know, 16.7 even, 16.929. Wow, so we are bouncing. Interesting. Let's see the 1 minute. If there was some arbitrage positions here, get out of here. I put this on the plus, but then it plays games. Anyway, so we'll look at the 1 minute. Here's my yield buy on the dip. Always buy these dips. You always end up profitable. How profitable? I can't, you know, sometimes it's only a little bit, but it's enough to get in and out. And you keep doing it over and over again. So, and like I showed you guys, this is my key. I find the bullish divergence. I buy the second dip on the 1 minute. I've perfected getting in here onto this wick. Then I ride it up, and then I just basically you got to sell right around here every time. Sometimes I just sell right there too. I just, you know, because then once you go down here, you don't know. It gives you that emotion. So you just get out. Then you can get back in right here. You just keep buying the MACD turns. Every time the MACD flips, you buy it. See that? And you'll get bigger moves if you lock it in this move. I know this move coincides with the 15 minute. The smaller moves are inside the 15 minute. So like now I can tell that the 15 minute probably is about to roll just by looking at that. So now we wait for the 15 minute to come down. When the 15 minute is locked in with the 1 minute on the Stokes, we enter the trade. And this is leverage trading 101. Okay. So it does show me that Bitcoin is having a temporary bottom here at about 16,700. And we could see what happens from there. I say that we at the very least, trying to make it into this channel here that Bitcoin's in. We could say Bitcoin's in this funny channel. Get rid of all my work so I can see a clean channel. Something like so. Okay. Could be just in this broadening wedge, which they end up being bullish sometimes. So could Bitcoin potentially come all the way back up here to 20,000? And is it just in this channel? And is it going to do that and then make its move to higher highs? So this is a possibility. Now we could also do this. Let's go bearish now. The bearish possible scenario is that this was in a falling wedge, a rising wedge, excuse me, like so. And then you're going to have to take your target of the rising wedge, which is the top of the price action, to the bottom of the price action, which is about right there. And that would put Bitcoin back at 13,200. So that's your target. Okay. Now, and then you just keep saying you put your levels of support. We have support here. We have support here. We have support here. We got some support right there. We got some support right there. And we got some support right here. So this is it, man. This is Bitcoin in a nutshell. If then this. So these are your levels. Bitcoin has to hold that level right there at 16,376. We came that low, 16,400, and we bounced. Then we next low was 15,8, 15,9. Then our low is 14,8, about 14,9, and then 14,4, 13,9, and then back down to 13. And then you guys remember the old 12,000, right? This big boy right here. We had a really hard time with 12,000 until we finally broke. So you know that's strong support. We break through 12,000, that would be really strange. I really don't. I think there's a supply shock. I think there's a lot of pain in the game, and I don't think it's going to be that bad, honestly. This was wave 5. Mata F's. I see YFI at $500. YFII. Can we get your opinion on XRP? I'm hungry. I'll just watch the vid. XD. Yeah, that's what has to happen. Look at the MACD. Insane. Can you look at XRP? I thought we did look at XRP already. Pretty sure we did. We looked at XRP. We spent like a minute on it. Anyway, so XRP, you just pull a Fibonacci on it. From our low here, boom, to our high. Get rid of this. It didn't let me get over there. Bing. XRP came into the 0.5 in the 618. I mean, this is textbook buy zone right here. It's where you accumulate every single time, especially on the 4 hour or the 2 hour. Unbelievable. And it looks really good to buy right now. So it's like bullish on XRP. Look at the daily though. Yeah, see, the daily still has to come all the way down here. RSI, MACD could turn. Yeah, there's a chance there's way more pain to go, honestly. Could see XRP back at 38 cents, honestly. Very easily. Very, very easily. So it'll be sad, man. This is what happens, holding and not being able to sell the top perfectly. It's not easy. I had a Bitcoin I was about to unload on. I should have unloaded at 19.4. Shoulda, you know? Even I know it. I have all these indicators. I have everything telling me what to do. And at the same time, I'm like, well, you know, your emotions come into play. They start kind of feeding you that things aren't, you know, and you just have to look at the charts and say, no, oversold, overbought. I need to get out at these levels. This is where I would get out of this level, you know? Again, though, we are holding, this is support, this is support, this is support. We have a lot of levels of support that we could possibly hold. Again, as I showed you, there's a good chance we just come and use this level here, this 12,400 level, and we bounce. And again, these could be short-lived bounces. Look how fast we got off of 16.4, came back up. But I just think now you have people opening up short positions. Less people are going to start going long, and because less people go long, the bears are going to begin to win. So then we have to wait for the bears to get exhausted. Then the bulls will take over. We'll start short squeezing the bears, and that's going to happen. But yeah. All right, guys, what a great show. We had a 2-hour show. I think it went really, really well. We did some tutoring. We went over the news. A lot of good information. So if you liked it, please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And yeah, funny. Trevon James, the real reason the crypto market crashed. And honestly, there is a bit of this. The billionaires found out that, you know, we went over here on my channel, but the billionaires found out that the U.S. government is trying to regulate the cryptocurrency market. And they're trying to basically put an ID on your crypto wallet. And they're trying to basically not let exchanges or anyone that uses crypto to let you withdraw unless they can identify your crypto wallet and identify you. They're trying to take out anonymity. They're trying to make sure that we can't have any money without them knowing about it. It's really sad. It's going to become a war in a way. It is a revolution. So stay tuned. Be safe. I love you guys. You know, just trust in the process. Learn your TA. It's super important. The TA can only help you in the long run, even if you don't want to be a long-term trader. It's going to help you in the long run make better investment decisions. Okay? All right, my friends, I'm out. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Thank you so much. If you came to my channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Ready? Let's say it. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. Peace.